bought the Cartel?
Man, I'm not going to lie. The Cartel, they fell on my lap. I had an agent out of Mexico City, and he was a bookie for me. And I remember one day, this agent out of Mexico, he was a sub bookie, we call him, because I was running my sports betting operation. And he says, hey, I got a VIP customer for you. I said, all right, well, let's bring it. And next thing you know, this guy's betting like $10,000 a game. I'm like, man, you got a VIP customer. Let's see if he can pay. You know, like yeah, that's the hardest part. We got to win twice. You know, they got to lose, and then we got to collect it. He goes, don't worry, we're not going to have problems collecting it. And I remember come Monday, he was down like $220,000.
Damn.
Time to pay. And this sub bookie comes to me, and he brings me a duffel bag, $220,000, takes his cut, and I'm like, man, this is a good customer. You mind telling me who it is? He goes, don't worry about it. It's none of your business. All right, no worries, no worries. Next week, $400,000. Boom, gone.
Damn.
Give the agent half his commission, $200,000. $200,000 goes to the house. My God damn, this guy's paying like clockwork. I said, this is a dream customer. I said, you need to keep this customer happy. Whatever he needs, we will provide. And I'm giving him 10% off his losses. $50,000 free play. This guy's just a loser. He can't win, you know. And then finally, week 3 comes around. It's Sunday night. There's a 5-team parlay, and I go, okay, this guy's finally going to crack me. You know, he needed the Raiders to cover the 3, and they won that game. And I remember I got on the phone real quick Sunday night, and I called this agent, and I said, hey, your dude, whoever he is, just hit us. He got us for like $280. I said, get your ass over here, so I can give you the bag, and I want you to go Monday morning. I want you to pay him like clockwork, like he pays us. Because in this business, if you pay someone on Monday, you're the man. Like you run a good operation. So he comes, and I give him that 280. It was 280,000. He goes, thanks. I said, Monday morning, I want you up in his door in Mexico by 8 a.m. Right when he wakes up, I want you to go. Here you go, senor. And sure enough, he paid him on Monday, and. Fast forward to Tuesday, and I get a message from my sub bookie, and he says, hey, my uncle wants to speak to you. I'm like, your uncle? He goes, that's my customer. He's like, that's my customer. It's my uncle. I said, what does he want to speak to me for? You're the bookie. He goes, oh, he likes how you do business. He says he's never had someone pay him on a Monday like that, and he was very impressed how you work. I'm like, oh man. I said, whatever he wants. So next thing you know, he comes down, and this bookie brings me a phone. I'm like, what the fuck's this? And it was an encrypted phone. It was a phantom encrypted phone. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? He goes, there's no microphone, there's no GPS. All it is an encrypted phone. These things are like $1,000 a month. And my uncle wants to communicate with you on it. And I'm like, man, what did I get myself into? You know, I'm communicating on an encrypted phone. And I remember the guy wrote in English, hey, Wedo, I like how you do business. Do you mind helping me out in California? I'm like, helping you out? Sure, what do you need? Like, you know, I'm ambitious. I'm going to help anybody out I can if there's money involved. He's like, I got safe houses and stash houses throughout the United States, and sometimes I need to pay people. He says, I see you work good, and I could tell you have a big organization because you paid me on Monday, and it was just a quick transaction, like it was nothing. He said, you know, sometimes I need 100,000 here, $250,000 in North Carolina, sometimes $500,000 in Texas, wherever it may be. I need to pay people, and I need to pay them in cash. I'm thinking, well, I got agents all over, you know, the United States for the bookie business, so it's an easy transaction for me. He's like, I'll pay you 10% on anything you do. So I'm like, fuck, that's easy. A phone call. Hey, Johnny, can you drop off $100,000 over here? Hey, Raul, can you drop off $250,000 in North Carolina? It's like that, and I'm going to make 10%, no brainer. So I start doing that for him, and he's like, all right, here's your money plus your 10%, where do you want it? Like that. I'm like, man, this guy does good business. And then the big question came.